G'day guys, it is Feitz here, bringing you another PUBG Mobile TPP gameplay video to the channel. So for once we actually don't land boot camp. Usually that's my go-to spot. So I decided to go Camp Bravo. It was at the start of the plane path. I don't even remember the last time I've been here, and I was just going to see if a squad turns up. So there actually was one squad here. Not going to lie, they weren't too good. I guess that's what you get for landing at Camp Bravo. So I'm using the M7 iron sights. Not my favourite iron sight. Wish they actually improved it like the Chinese version. I'm pretty sure it's actually a pretty good iron sight on it. But anyways, just knocked probably the worst guy of that squad. I thought he was a bot at first, but turns out he was actually real. So I hit the last guy that's behind this fence. I switched to FPP. And honestly, at this point, I was just like kind of mucking around because I knew he wasn't like the best player. So I had the AKM. I was just trying to one-tap him here. Then he got too close, so I just sprayed him down with the AKM and ended up getting probably the easiest squad wipe I've done in a while. So as soon as I finished looting up, I hopped on the little scooter and was chasing flares. So I actually aimed in here. I was really surprised that they saw me. I wasn't expecting that, caught me off guard a little bit. But regardless, we ended up hitting the headshot with the Kar 98. So this fight, I actually got one kill out of it. He actually got thirsted by the red zone just previously, which feels bad for him. So these are some of the knocks from that fight. I headshot him with AKM and just body shot at him. I'm actually really surprised I didn't get the thirst there. I thought they would have thirsted him, so I stopped shooting. And I think this was the last kill from that spot. Yeah, with the Kar 98 as he was peeking. And they all got revived, so nothing really came from it. So I decided to dip out of there since I'm in the zone. So I pull up to this shack up here. I wasted a lot of 7.6, so I was just trying to find some extras. And as I was popping a painkiller, just walking towards the door. If this was any seconds later, I probably would have died since I would have been outside. So that was actually the squad that I was just fighting previously. They were running in from zone. Chuck a nade. Kind of surprised I didn't get him. May have done a little bit of damage to him, but we'll never know. So I actually decided here to try and flank around. Just to catch him off guard a little bit. You can like go on these rocks and they won't see you, and it's out of footstep distance as well, so they won't be able to hear you either. So as I'm going around, just wary to see if any of them push up. Trying to go completely behind. Just got some cover behind this rock here. And I can actually see one of the guys from underneath the house. So he's third person peeking me, thinking I'm in the previous spot I just was. So I just run up and just spray him down with the AKM pretty easily. So as I push up, his other teammate actually pushes over. I potato a little bit, so I switched to FPP since it's a lot easier for me to gun on this mode. And end up getting the knock. So I know there was actually one more from that squad, since I already killed one of them. So I'm not 100% where he is, but I'm pretty certain that he'd be around, since they were together just before. So as I push up, I can actually hear footsteps in this building right here. So that obviously confirms that they're here. I'm not 100% sure if he got the revive off, so I'm definitely worried that there could be two. And he's in the corner right there, just jump around, drop shot him, and I got pretty lucky to take no damage there, so end up finishing my squad wipe from before. So once again, we hop on the scooter and we're just full sending it into wherever people are. So I actually drove past this building and I was pretty certain I heard footsteps around, so decided to stop and hop off. Just being extra careful. Tried vaulting into this window, didn't end up working as you can tell. And as I go in the building, I can actually hear footsteps outside and just melt him down in like... The time to kill this gun is just crazy. Like the damage, the rate of fire, definitely one of my favourite drop weapons. You didn't even chuck it 6 times on it. Look how quick they killed him. So I can hear the rest of the team up by that rock. They obviously know I'm here by now. That guy, he must be like one shot right now. Like I hit him so much. He had so much blood, but fortunately didn't get the knock there. So I actually heard someone outside. Aim in. I wasn't expecting to get lit up by a full auto MK. It's definitely the more scarier guns to verse. Just 'cause I'm pretty sure it's faster time to kill than a Groza. But the Groza's not too far behind it, so I ended up winning that fight anyways. Got a bit lucky there. So I can hear the other guy's teammate right in front of me. Just trying to look for an angle to pop him off. I try and throw a little cheeky nade over here. Hopes weren't too high for getting that kill. Would have been a pretty hard nade to hit. So I go prone under here, and I can actually see their Feitz underneath this building right here. So they're probably so confused how I was getting killed. Knocked that guy that I just knocked, so he would have been low health before. His teammate comes around the corner as I was about to thirst his teammate. Tried prone under here again, but unfortunately I can't see all the way through that. So I'm running through the house, TPP. And I can see him right outside this window. So what I did right here, I opened the door so he would think I'm coming out that way, and just jumped out the window and just sprayed him down with the Groza and got the thirst. And as I was actually getting the loot, I actually got shot by a Kar 98 from up on the hill. So I'm just get the full health right here. I can see that the zone's coming in, so those people that were shooting up on the hills obviously got to run in. Potato all my shots here. It's obviously a hard shot to hit. Like from that distance with the Groza, like tracing him, not the easiest shots. So I go prone because there's less recoil, obviously. Light everyone up pretty much, but didn't end up getting any of the kills, unfortunately. But they've still got to run into zone, so pull out the Kar 98 red dot. A little bit ambitious right there. I jumped out the window to loot those guys for more 7.6 since I wasted a little bit of ammo spraying those guys down. And I see a guy that was already knocked and just yoinked the kill. So whoever knocked him was probably pretty pissed right now. They would have thought that was a guaranteed kill since he was out in the zone, but I just come along and steal his kill. So I've still got a little bit to go to zone, and I could actually see a guy that was fortunately not looking at me, so caught him off guard. He probably wasn't expecting anyone to be out in the zone, and just sprayed him down with a 6x Groza. So I go behind this rock to heal. The zone's actually coming in like 10 seconds. So I know I've definitely got to head off very soon, get into zone. So I run up this hill. I was originally going to get loot, but the zone was already coming in. I didn't want to take too much damage, and it actually worked out anyway since I've got this cover from the hill. Just hoping no one's to my left, which would have been an easy kill for them. So as I'm running in, I'm just looking around on the right side since I know that's where people are most likely going to be. I don't see anyone over there, but I actually get shot at by the houses. So I switched to my Kar 98 here since it's obviously easier to snipe him instead of using the Groza at that distance. So I saw someone in the window as he's hard peeking and just snipe him in the head for a pretty easy snipe. So as I was running towards this rock, I was really hoping it was in zone so I'd have some kind of cover. But as I got closer, I realized that wasn't going to happen. So got my smoke out and was going to throw it at the window to block those guys' field of view. So as I was pushing up, the smoke came up and they couldn't actually shoot at the window, well, effectively anyway, at me, since they couldn't see me. So that smoke definitely came in clutch, allowed me to push up really close to them, and since I've got a Groza, I know I've got the advantage in this fight. So I know there's two guys in this house since I can hear them. They've run into their corners right here. So I decided to pull out my nade since they're not going to push out. Throw it into that little cabin right there, which is where everyone goes to hide. And switch to first person so I'm more comfortable with close range and just spray him down as he was hiding in the corner on top of a table. So I switched to M24, which is a lot better in my opinion than a Kar 98, since you don't have to allow for like bullet drop at all. You just aim at the head and just easy kill. So as I go prone here, I actually saw a guy running down the hill and just spray him down with a Groza. I got 2 headshots, probably the only reason why I got that kill, but regardless we got the kill anyways. So I can actually see a guy as I was popping a heal right there. I just double peek him from both windows and just light him up and he's gone. So I'll throw a nade up there hoping that his snaking buddies will be up there somewhere and hopefully get hit by the nade. Unfortunately that didn't happen. So at this point, I'm just assuming it's a squad, since no one else is getting kills or anything. Just search my kill there. I'm definitely wary about running up here. It's pretty risky since like they can be snaking anywhere. Just trying to see if anyone's hiding in the buildings anywhere before I go run up on the hill so I don't get shot behind. So these guys must have a ton of nades as well. That's like 5 nades that's already gone off. 6, 7. Like, bro, how many nades are you going to carry? 8, 9. These guys are going off with the nades. I don't know what they're throwing it at though. Like, I guess they're trying to catch me snaking or something. I don't know what they're doing, but I'll throw some smokes up there just to put them off so they're not 100% sure which angle I'm going to approach this hill at. I was originally going to run up in first person, but obviously spotting snakes is a bit easier in TPP since you got that higher field of view. So one of the guys actually was running across the grass, lays it in pretty easy. Got lit up by that guy, crouch peeked, and he didn't even hit a shot. I heard someone snaking over there, and he's actually pretty low. I headshotted him and body shotted. Unfortunately, I ran out of ammo, so I had to get behind cover. So right here, I actually saw this was a pretty easy kill. So I was kind of trying to end this game in style. Just trying to snipe him, got desynced a little bit. I was a little bit scared that I was going to die then, but fortunately, didn't take too much damage. So I'm throwing some smokes into the grass. Not smokes, molly, sorry. It's going to push up, and I can actually see him snaking right in front of me. So I'll pull out my sniper, and I was trying to jump shot him here. Would have been pretty cool if it worked out, but unfortunately none of the shots ended up hitting. So I just decided to heal up a little bit extra. Just, I don't want to risk it too much. I think that's actually a glitch when you like switch to FPP from healing. Does some weird hand animation. Anyways, I push up the Groza. I know he's snaking around here somewhere. Just aim in, get all headshots, and just laser him out of the grass. So that was a pretty clean game. 20 kills. I'm only Crown 4 right now. Just recently started playing Asia. Just ranking up. I've only played like 70 games in it. But anyways, yeah, that was a pretty solid game. Using the Groza and AKM for most of it. Just lasering people with a 6 times Groza, which you don't see too often. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Let's see if we can hit 1,600 likes. That'd be pretty cool. And if you're new to the channel and do enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
Okay, part of me is like, who is this? The other half, that's who I miss. Always worry, always stress, feeling heavy in the chest. I know I talk about it way too much, but talking about it, man, that's my crutch. These days, things I crave, it ain't money, it's better days. Been flying seems like way too long, anxiety been way too strong. It comes, goes, it hits hard, but damn, I've made it this far, so why quit?